Hello my friends, today in this video, I will show you how to make powerful and adjustable DC to DC boost converter circuit, using the Z44N MOSFET and few other components. First let's start with the basic type of circuit, then we will dive into the advanced circuit with proper circuit diagram and PCB layout files. First pre-solder all the pins of MOSFET. Take a 220 ohms resistor, and solder with the gate pin of MOSFET. Take a 10K potentiometer, and solder with the resistor. Use this 0.8 mm copper enameled wire to make the inductor. And take any ferrite core from the old electronics. Wind the first 20 to 25 turns into the core. After first 20 turns make a center loop like this. And then start winding another same number of turns as before. After completing, here your powerful inductor is ready. Solder the inductor on drain pin of MOSFET and second pin of potentiometer. Use one N4007 diode, and solder anode side on drain pin of MOSFET. Since we will convert 3.7 volt DC to higher voltage, use battery holder, and solder negative wire on source pin of MOSFET and positive with inductor's middle loop. And connect input wires over here. And here is the circuit diagram for the reference. Before testing, use a small heatsink on the back of the MOSFET. And use potentiometer knob for easy adjustment. I will use 25 watt LED panel for first test. You can use 3.7 volt battery as input. And brightness can be adjusted with this potentiometer. For second test, I will use this 12 volt DC bulb for testing. As you can see, it perfectly works. If you enjoyed the video, voltage, give a thumbs up. Since the circuit is more useful videos and lacks the proper channel, also check out these recommended voltage videos. Stabilization. This will cause the MOSFET to overheat and may drain the battery little fast. So, to solve all these problems, I designed the simple circuit diagram for this boost converter. It converts 12 volt input into the adjustable output of 12 to 30 volts. The circuit is actually based on the current mode PWM-IC. And the switching is done by this MOSFET. Also the output sends the feedback through the circuitry to IC for the voltage stabilization. Then I converted schematics into the PCB layout. And the PCB is going to be look like this. You can download both circuit diagram and PCB files, link is in video description. In order to manufacture this PCB, go to the video description, and with this link sign up on JLC PCB website. JLC PCB provides easy, affordable, and reliable PCB and PCBA solutions, empowering electronic engineers to develop projects efficiently. Just upload your Gabber file here, to get instant quote and order in minutes. It is easy as online shopping. After uploading, you can see the preview of the PCB. JLC PCB offers the 6-layer PCB in affordable prices and with attractive cost-effective discounts. A 6-layer PCB has additional 2 layers compared to the standard 4-layer PCB. The stacking technique reduces the electromagnetic interference and improves the performances of the electronics. Not only this, JLC PCB offers free wire-in pads to optimize routing efficiency, with cost-effective prices without compromising on quality, and delivers in fast turnaround time. Within some days I got my order from JLC PCB delivered. And the quality of the PCBs is amazing, and 5 pieces is for just $2. And now it is time to assemble the PCB. So, let's place all the components on the PCB according to the circuit diagram. And after spending some time with the soldering process, I cleaned the PCB with isopropyl alcohol. And here our PCB is looking nice and clean. Now I used a ferrite core of 25 mm for making inductor. I put together 3 pieces of 1 mm copper enamel wire and wound 7 turns on this ferrite core. And the inductor looks something like this. Now solder the inductor at its place. Now I used 3843 current mode PWM IC to control this boost converter efficiently. Now use a good heatsink for heat dissipation. And install it for the MOSFET and Schottky diode. Now finally our circuit is ready to be tested. Secure the wires into the input and output connectors. I will use this 12-volt battery as input supply. Also I will connect the multimeter to track the output voltage. Now move this potentiometer clockwise to increase the output voltage. As you can see, voltage is boosted from 12 volts to 30 volts and can be decreased back to same as input voltage. Now I will use these high power 12 volt bulbs in series to check how much power they will draw. As you can see, the boost converter is working perfectly and providing high output power. If you enjoyed the video, give a thumbs up. For more useful videos, subscribe the channel. Also check out these recommended videos. Thanks for watching.